Let's take a look at your work from part 2. We're looking to see which of the given statements are woofs. Number 1 is a woof. We have exactly one operator other than tilde outside of parentheses and brackets, and that's the wedge right here. All the other operators are either tildes or they're within parentheses or within brackets. So number 1 is a woof, but number 2's got problems. One of its problems is right here in the very first part. We have the dot and the wedge kind of smashed up against one another, and we're never allowed to do that with connective operators. We've always got to make sure we have letters on each side of a connective operator. And you can see a similar problem down here where we don't necessarily have two operators smashed up against one another, but we have this operator dot just kind of hanging out there on its own. And we know that there always has to be a letter on each side of our connective operators. So number 2 is not a woof, nor is number 3. We got this problem right here where M and N are kind of smashed up together with no connective operator. So we need a dot, a wedge, a horseshoe, a triple bar right here between M and N. Everything else looks okay, but that error here at the very beginning makes this not a woof. Number 4 looks peachy keen. We've got exactly one operator outside of parentheses and brackets, and that's this horseshoe right here. Everything else is either a tilde or it's in parentheses or in brackets. And finally, number 5, not a woof. Look at what we've got going on here. We've got a triple bar and a dot and two operators, two connective operators hanging out here. We've got to bracket these off because we're not allowed to have more than one operator outside of parentheses and brackets. So we're going to need to bracket off something here in this first part of the statement. Everything else looks okay, but this right here makes this not a woof.